I know that most of you have been grocery shopping before, but I want to teach you how I grocery shop. Grocery shopping used to be very stressful and very depressing until I discovered this way. Grocery shopping can make or break a budget in one simple trip to the grocery store. When I leave the grocery store, I like to feel that I have purchased everything that I need and that I have spent my money wisely.
So first we need to understand how a grocery store is set up. Every item in the store is not just randomly placed, but is set up with a schematic or a plan. Stores do not make their money on the eye-catching ads in the newspaper or lost leaders, but hope that you will purchase other items since you are already in their store. Impulse buying is the biggest danger you will face in a grocery store. For every minute you are in the store, you will spend a certain amount of money. So it is very important that you have a very deliberate plan in mind and also are very committed to sticking to your plan.
Grocery stores are set up with all the basics at the outer edges of the store. You must travel past thousands of impulse buy items to get to these basic necessities. You know this. The produce section, the milk and dairy section, meat section, and bakery all sit on the opposite four corners so that it is necessary to walk the entire store to purchase these needed items. Any row you walk down, if you are not focused on your list, you could probably see 10 or 20 items you just have to have. You may feel that you are denying yourself if you are not spontaneous and put a few things in the basket. Don't do it. Once you start, you just keep on going and impulse buy till your cart is full and your budget is gone. If you think about it, if you need milk, you have to walk down the cookie and cracker row to get to the milk. It is very hard to not just grab some of your favorite cookies.
End caps can be another problem, and especially if they have a red sale sign or price tag. You think they must be on a very good sale, when in reality, manufacturers purchase these prime spots to sell more product. There could be better prices on other brands farther down the row. Don't be sucked in by the end cap. They could be a great price, but not all the time. Checkout stands used to be just that, checkout stands, but now they are very long and filled with a huge assortment of impulse buy items. Impulse buying can sabotage a budget faster than anything. Now, if you are hungry, tired, or your husband or kids are with you, it is pretty much a guarantee that you will impulse buy. Going to the grocery store should not be a leisurely activity, just wandering through the store row by row. This again will guarantee that you will overspend, overindulge, and when you get home with the groceries, you probably will have nothing to fix for dinner. Grocery shopping for your family should be as important and deliberate as an employee purchasing needed supplies for a company.
If you will grocery shop, as I will explain, and follow it with exactness, you will walk out of the store with a spring in your step and a huge smile on your face. You will stay within your budget, build up your storage, and have all of the items needed to take care of your family. This is how it is done. Number 1, decide on amount of money to spend on groceries for the month. Then divide that amount into 4, an allotment for each week. It will be necessary to shop each week for the first few months, and then only as needed thereafter. So to make it easy, let's use $400 for your grocery money for the month. Then you will use $100 for each week. Before going to the store, go through the ads and find the items that, number 1, you use on a regular basis for meals, and number 2, are on a very good sale. Decide what meals that you can make using these items. Spend half or $50 on these items. The things that are on sale, then purchase them in cases or at least 12 of an item if they are not sold in cases. Shop quickly with blinders on and buy all of your cases first. Do not put anything in your cart that is not on sale and is not in a case. You can also include bags of potatoes, large bulk produce, bulk packages of meat, or 25-pound bags of rice or beans. But you have to make sure that it will last more than 1 week and that you can make several meals out of this one item during the week. Pay for these items and take them to your car. Then go back into the store and with the other $50, purchase anything else that you will need to complete your meals for the week. and anything else that you will totally run out of just for that week. To complete your meals, you may need milk, eggs, cheese. You may need some fresh fruits or vegetables to go with a meal. You may need some sour cream to complete a recipe. Then shop for the things that you will totally run out of just for that week. You may need a package of toilet paper, a tube of toothpaste, or a bottle of shampoo. If you want to save money, if you want this plan to work, it must be followed exactly. If you go to the store and find your cases and then think that you might as well put in the milk in the cart, or grab the tube of toothpaste, or just one bag of cookies, or just one other thing won't hurt, then your whole plan is shot. The first trip through the store must only be cases with the first $50. Then make your purchase and take them to the car. Go back with your other $50 for the things that you will need to complete your meals and anything else that you will totally run out of just for that week. I know that I am repeating myself, but with repetition, I hope you will understand that this is the way it works.
When you go home, you will have contentment knowing that you have all the meals for the week planned and everything to make each meal. You will also have food in storage for the weeks to come. You have not impulse bought and not overspent. This process will save you money on items that you regularly use. At least half of the items that you use each week will have been purchased on sale. Now, one of the best things, if you have purchased a case of tomato sauce on sale, you will be good to make pizzas, pastas, soups for not just this week, but in the future. Tomato sauce does not need to be on your list for the next 3 months. Usually, everything will go on sale within a 3-month period of time. So when you are buying your cases, if you can purchase what you will need for the next 3 months of that item, then you will never have to buy that item at full price again. Storage will stack up very quickly. You may be able to purchase 2, 3, 4, or even 5 cases of food with the $50 the first week. Next week, follow the plan and purchase 5 more cases, and the next week, 5 more cases. In 1 month's time, 4 shopping trips, you could have purchased 15 to 20 cases of food. But the amazing thing is that you haven't spent any more money. You just have to spend it wisely. You haven't spent any more time at the store, probably less because you have a plan. This can be so exciting because you can see fabulous results after the first few shopping trips. This will give you the peace that you are meeting the needs of your family and building up storage, but not spending any more money.
Plus, the skill that you have learned in making bread helps you stretch your dollar and gives you plenty of variety. If needed for the first few weeks of this plan, try making one simple meal a week, like a can of soup or chili, and serve with yummy breadsticks or bread bowls. Bottom line, when you plan your meals, you know you are saving a ton of money on anything that you can make with bread. By the time you finish this series of DVDs, you will have an enormous list of menu items to choose from for your meals. If you will follow this way of grocery shopping, along with your bread baking skills, you will be amazed at the amount of money you can save.
Now let's look at other ways. Some people plan their menus by looking through a cookbook and pick recipes they would like to make for the week, or even the day. Main dishes, side dishes, and desserts. Then they make a list of things that they need to buy to make each of those recipes and shop for the week. Here are the problems with this process. Most of your list will not be on sale. Most of everything you buy for that week will be eaten during the week, if you have enough money to actually purchase all of these items. Nothing will be stored for weeks in the future, living paycheck to paycheck.
Coupons are another way to save money, but coupons can be very good or very bad. They can be very good if you use them to get items needed for your meals and save money. But if you use them for things that are not really on your list, then you are still spending on an impulse. A lot of the coupons may be for items that you would not use to make a meal and are more convenience items. If you are able to get multiple coupons for the same item or for a specific item on your grocery list, then this can be very valuable. Coupons can be great also for non-food items such as toothpaste, shampoo, razor blades, etc. These are great items to stock up on with multiple coupons. I would not go to the store to save 50 cents on a bottle of hairspray, but if I could go and buy 5 or 10 bottles of hairspray and save 50 cents or $1 on each one, then it would be worth my trip to the store.
Gardens are a great way to stretch your food budget, using produce through the summer months and then preserving the abundance for the winter months. Many times, all we needed at the grocery store was milk, eggs, butter, cheese, and some meat, and we could make great meals all summer long. Then I could use my grocery money to stock up on storage items for Christmas or have some extra money to get the kids back into school.
Warehouse stores can be very dangerous if you are not very well disciplined. It is best to have an exact list of items that you know save you money. Each item needs to be measured on the price per ounce or pound because the packaging at these stores are often different than grocery stores, and you may not know if you are getting a good price.
It is never about how much money you have to spend. It is about how you choose to spend what you have. Happy shopping!